Let me tell you a tale of an event that changed the world so completely we cannot imagine the universe without it. We would not be speaking to each other in the language that we use because it would not exist. We would not be living in a country with the same ideals because it would not exist. The world changed because of two brothers, two 17-year-olds, who founded Rome, Romulus and Remus. In the beginning of Act 1, we see two infant twins abandoned along the Tiber River. They're adopted by the poor shepherd Faustulus and his wife Laurentia. They raise the boys, but don't know where they came from. The boys grow to teenhood in isolation that's only broken when they attend the Latin Games, an annual festival where the boys win both laurels and friends. Chief among their new friends is Hostus Hostilius, a hulking teenager. Also, though, the evil king Amulius realizes they may be the same twins he'd ordered drowned in the Tiber in order to preserve his throne. He tries to have his lieutenant Caius capture them. The twins elude him, train an army of allies from among the young and the poor, and overthrow the king. But in doing so, Remus commits a great crime. He unknowingly kills his real father, thus bringing a curse upon himself. When Act 2 begins, 3 years have passed. The twins are princes and restless. They're determined to make their fortune by founding their own kingdom. They travel the lands of central Italy, finding not only inspiration from among the tribes, but also likely enemies in the bloodthirsty Sabines. Romulus is tempted to lead another life with the Greek bard Homer and pursue the higher love between men that the Greeks accept. But Romulus wants to make his own fame. So he marries the widow Hersilia, owner of the main hill of Rome, making an enemy of rival suitor King Acron in the process. So the stage is set for Romulus and Remus to found their city. Yet only the homeless and criminals join them. And Remus becomes increasingly jealous of Romulus, a jealousy that becomes rage after Romulus receives the sign of the gods that names the city after him. Remus attempts to murder his brother, but Romulus kills him in self-defense. After this, Romulus faces the fact that Rome will die off if he doesn't get wives for his settlers. So he stages a sporting event and abducts the wives of the Sabines and the neighboring kingdoms. Now Romulus has made all of them ready for revenge, and it's just a matter of time until they take it. And so the third act begins. Romulus must now face counterattacks from all sides. The first is King Acron, who attempts a surprise raid to recapture his women. Romulus and Acron duel, but Acron's no match for the younger man. Romulus kills him. Even as he celebrates his triumph, though, he hears Remus in his head, reminding him that this too shall pass. And then a horn blows. It's the Sabines, all 3,000 of them, a red mass covering the field of Mars. Romulus and Hostus must lead an army of desperate men against an enemy ready to sacrifice them if they lose. Remus will magnify the doubts in Romulus's brain every step of the way. Yet let me tell you this, in the end it's the women who save Romulus, though he must lose one more brother before the day is through.